did.
They accidentally filled their headlights so their blinker fluid.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I made a shelf. So let's see this horrible stuff. Claustrophobic at all. No, this isn't a mess at all. Ah. There's our hole. Sure if the camera's picking up the haze in here, but I've been welding on that for a while and almost have it done. I kind of want to grind it and a little nicer in there before I just throw a finished coat of paint in there, and then move on to doing what I was hoping to do of putting that muffler on in place of the junk old one. But in the meantime, while I was waiting for my eyes to come back to not seeing spots from welding that, even though I was wearing a mask or a shield, I'm just putting this together. So I have just some T-Max stuff I had sitting around from earlier. So that's all. Might get that one running, may not. In the meantime, I gotta finish that thing tomorrow, and who knows? It's that, and I gotta get up at 7. Yay. See you guys later. Hi. So, my flashlight's starting to die. I actually got my panel, or my patch, welded in from here all the way back to around here. Everywhere else back here is just me blowing through all the crud that I couldn't really get to, and basically clean that up, put together with weld. And same thing way up front here, with basically just junk I kept getting into until I finally got good steel again. So got all that cleaned up, and we're pretty much ready for just throwing a rust converter inside one more time. Let that sit, throw in some random paint I've got because no one's gonna see any like crazy color inside the frame, just for protection, and then throw some rust converter on this and then black paint. Then we can move to, sorry, I'm trying to look through the camera. This hole back here I gotta fix on the other side of my inner structure that actually runs from the inner bottom part of the frame here to the top. After that, I'll just fix this stupid mess, and I'll finally be able to get to the exhaust, which is on the other side of the camera. Yeah. Anyways, finally almost done with this mess of the frame, and we'll finally get a muffler back on this thing. That's all. Alright, I have no idea where my camera is at, but I'm trying to basically do the starting part of, I'm almost finished fixing the frame. Good enough to haul a few plates of steel, though, that the guy is not going to be there around 4:30, and it's already like 2:30. I got an hour and 10-minute drive to try and make there. I don't know what's going to be in my way in the meantime, and the truck's about the only thing I can pick up these 10-foot long plates in to box the frame of the hot rod. So, we're both going to find out how bad the Tacoma sounds as a straight pipe. I also got to fix a little exhaust hanger that I can fix once I'm outside the garage. Oh, this will be fun. Alright, now once we're out of here, I can finally put this on the curb and get that one rattle fixed with a zip tie for the short time. It's literally one of the hangers broke loose ahead of the muffler. Alright, we'll come back to when I'm on the road. Alright, with a zip tie. Horrible, but dealable. Okay, so things aren't going so bad now that we're finally going around 60 or so. I had some old lady who wouldn't move out of the way doing about 30 miles an hour. And it's still kind of loud in here, but it's good enough to make the trip. I didn't put air in my tires either, so I don't know. I could have prepared myself a bit more for this, but I kind of need to get there before the guy left at like 4:30. So, here we go. Little scenery. finally made it back home. There's a plate that'll box our Model A frame. You can definitely tell where I was fixing the actual Tacoma frame. I still got a chunk of it around here. Well, there's some of it. So yeah, this is junk along with that, which was at the very edge of it. So cut all that clean and was able to get everything cleaned up and saved. I still got a welded nut on, so this is a bracket that holds the soft brake line on the back of that thing done. And oh my god, I'm tired. Alright. Well, I'm invincible! Anyways, we're going to take the new muffler, cut both ends of it off since I have to flip it upside down to make it fit the same way the old exhaust was oriented. And then basically tack some new exhaust hangers off the back of it and get it set up here once I'm done fixing the little quarter-size hole in the frame yet, since we didn't have time to do that yet. But now I get to use this thing again because it's kind of fun. Alright. Hi. So it probably doesn't look that nice on camera, but I got everything relatively close. I just didn't bother grinding down towards the back as much since it's literally the inside of the frame and I'm kind of sick of making everything look nice just to find more rust, but I finally got to the end of it way back there. There's no more soft spots I could find or any issues or any pinholes through everything, so it's good to go. I tack welded a stud on from just my scrap box of stuff, so I've got a stud where the stud used to be for my brake line up here, and I'm going to bolt the back one on after I basically do, well, I already put the rust converter on all the stuff. I'm just going to throw some black paint on and bolt all of this together and try not to get crushed by the truck in the meantime since I'm getting everything cleaned out. Yeah. Alright, tomorrow I'm probably going to get the exhaust done since I at least cut the backside of the new exhaust. And I'm starting to get the hangers cut off of it, that way I've got nothing in the way and I can just tack them on as I need to once I get the muffler in here. But tonight I'm just going to try and get this tow truck back outside so I can get the Festiva in here since the battery in it isn't exactly great for the winter. This is after fixing the exhaust. Checking out the new shelf. Yeah. Oh, well, okay, fine. Have fun in the corner. There's literally nothing there.